Kia ora, it's Ruth here in my backyard in Christchurch. We've had a cool start to the morning, which means we're actually transitioning into winter now after a really warm autumn. But as you might notice, behind me there used to be a tree and now there is not. Last weekend we had a very productive weekend, getting a whole lot of trees away, and we've been doing some tidying up, and we are about to do some chipping. So we're going to get some more mulch in the garden, which is great, but I thought I'd just kind of show you this. I've only got a few photos of while we were doing it. I suddenly thought, I really should have taken a before photo. But this is another step in getting our garden all sorted. We decided that this tree behind, well, used to be behind me, needed to finally go, as we'd put some, well, we put the gardens in the places where the tree wasn't good for. It was shading it too much. And so we thought, actually, we really want these gardens to go a little bit better, so this tree needs to go. But the good thing is we've been planting other trees on our property since we've moved here, so I don't feel as bad. But now this plant box here is going to be getting a whole lot more sun, as well as where our greenhouse is going to go back here, and then all the way around to this garden as well. That used to be a very shady garden in the summer, but it is a bit shady now just because it's morning and that's where the sun is. So we're going to get cracking and get onto it today. So I've now swapped my ear warmers for sunglasses. We've got a wonderful pile of mulch that we finished. And what I hadn't expected was that our girls were going to stay and watch us pretty much the whole time. Now that's something I want to look into. I had my earmuffs on and I suddenly got worried about the chickens hearing, whether they would have any problems. And so I really want to see what the chickens hearing's like, whether you can actually ruin a chicken's hearing by loud noises or whether they don't actually work like us, not sure. So over here, you can see me in the shadow, you can see everything is gone. We've got some sticks that we'll give away for some fire starters. And here is the stump and where the grass was. When we were cutting out, well, when Caleb and Christine were cutting it out, they were really clever. And they cut it out in a circle and we're able to put the grass back mostly. And so soon what we'll do is we'll just fill in the gaps and oversow so that we won't even know a tree's been here. And you can see afternoon now, this planter box and this planter box and even over there is getting a lot more sun than what it would have if we hadn't removed the tree. So we're looking forward to seeing, especially going into winter, how it goes. Now my last task for today is over here. We're finally getting to some other areas of the garden. So yes, lots of veggies still going, but over here has just been something that's kind of been as it was since we've moved in here. So we're slowly going to actually make this area a bit more pretty. We removed a dead tree recently, which is one of the things we mulched. And yesterday we were at our in-laws and they've got a whole lot of orchid irises that is a spreading plant, and I quite like the look of orchids and irises. They're both in one. They're the purples and blues and yellows and whites that I like, and so they're going to go in this area and hopefully just populate it up because it is a shady, quite dry area of the garden, apart from winter when every now and then it floods. So we'll see how it goes. This area, because I do put a lot of energy into the veggies, I want this kind of side to be low maintenance but still pretty, still with some flowers and a bit more exciting than just this. We're going to always be battling this ivy, but we've decided just to keep it at the fence line because if we take it off the fence line, we think the fence will probably fall down. So always just keeping it back to the fence line so it doesn't completely choke all our plants, which it was doing when we originally bought this place. So that's my task for now. Otherwise I'm going to say ka kite, see you next time, and we'll be back into the veggie garden. See ya!